The program I'm talking about today is Voices for Learning. This is the name of the Beauvoir Center for Teaching and Learning. And currently, I'm putting the sort of finishing touches on what will be our 12th Summer Institute, and we're going to be bringing in 15 courses this summer. We wanted to be a center here in the Washington metropolitan area where educators from all schools and all backgrounds, public, independent, parochial, and charter schools, where educators could come together in a beautiful environment, our school's on the grounds of the National Cathedral here in DC, and they would have a chance to grow and learn together as professionals, and also I think personally. Over the past 13 years, we've offered over 180 workshops and courses, and close to 3,500 educators from across the country have attended these workshops. And these have been faculty and staff from all sorts of schools, as well as educational consultants who are interested in particular topics that we may be presenting. The connections I think that we've made in DC, I think they've just been, I'm just going to say remarkable from my viewpoint, in that on an individual level for many of our teachers here at Beauvoir and for the teachers who have been to the workshops, they've really established connections and networks to just further their teaching and learning. The partnerships that we've been able to establish, and I hope continue to grow with DC schools, have benefited us as a school in terms of our curricula as well. I think some of the challenges have been, as I think they perhaps always are, the financial underpinnings of the program. The first 3 or 4 years of the center, when it became more formalized, we were able to get some grant money from some private foundations in the area, and that gave us the opportunity to offer tuition remission, to assist with the course fees for those teachers from schools that had less money available for professional development. And during those years, the visibility of the program grew, and people really began to take advantage of those monies. And it just allowed for a really rich interchange and connection between educators from all different types of schools. The challenge is making the workshops and courses affordable for educators, because when you bring in experts in their field to present these workshops, it's a costly endeavor. And so I think that financial underpinning and that consistency is the greatest challenge of any of these programs. I would certainly advise them to go ahead if it's something they're really interested in. In terms of faculty, professional development, and growth, I think it's just been marvelous for our teachers here and for our administrators here at the school. Once again, I think I would suggest that they be very intentional in terms of how this program is going to be funded. I think to make a strategic plan for the program, a 3 to 5 year plan, where you want to be in year 1, 2, 3, where you want to be down the road, and dedicate the monies towards that program to hopefully ensure that it will happen. It may be advisable to look at your governing board and suggest a board committee that would be looking at Center for Teaching and Learning, or an institute, whatever you may want to call it, at your school, to have a group of board members come together with the staff in charge or the staff in place and the head of school to intentionally plan for Center for Teaching and Learning.